Hey guys, Hakeem here, back with some more Magic. We're still playing the Infinite Turns combo deck. So we're looking at an opening hand with the Seaside Citadel, which is good, and a Selesnya Gate, which is good. We got double white, double green, and blue, which means we're going to be able to cast War Monk if we pick up, well, not any basic. There are some swamps in the deck, but we got a Visionary. We're on the play. We're probably not going to be able to cast a Visionary until turn 3, but we've got the wipe as well and the War Monk. So I think this is good enough on the play to keep this. You know, we really need to hit that third land. If it's a tapped land, we'll play War Monk a turn late, or if it's a basic, we'll be able to play him on time. There's only 2 swamps in the deck that we really have to worry about. Playing against Wretched Reborn. He's playing 61 cards, and he starts off with the Train Caracal, which is just a 1/1 lifelinker. Usually that card's not very good, but he's playing some more decks. So I played in my Borozor deck, and on its own as a 1/1 lifelink for 1, it's not the greatest thing. But if you can buff it up with Ethereal Armor or something, then it becomes a lot better. So let's see. He could be playing Exalted as well. The card also works decently with Exalted. So if he has the 2/2 First Striker, Sigil Paladin here. No, he's playing Hero of Erois, which tells me again that he's playing an Aura deck. Could be a mono white Aura deck, which is pretty strong because he can actually play an Armored Ascension on this turn if he has another planes, which would give him a 6/6 flyer on the third turn, or he could just put it on his cat. So rather than play the Visionary, I'm going to play the Wayfinder here because I need a land. So let's go in and see what we can get. Hopefully we can pick up a gate with a tri-land with a nice selection of colors and just plop it and play tapped here now. The Golgari Guild Gate gives us the black, which we don't have yet. Got the Time Warp in the graveyard, and we can cultivate next turn, but I'm really absolutely terrified right now of an Armored Ascension just coming down. Without, I need to survive the Planar Cleansing in order to beat Armored Ascension, and if he plays it on the third turn, I don't think I can get there. To be perfectly honest, I'm going to need another black source to cast Shadowborn. He's going to cast a Crusader of Odric, which is power. It's a 3-mana card whose power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. So it's a 3/3, and I will gladly trade off my Wayfinder here, so that lifelinker doesn't get out of hand later on. And I wonder if War Monk is the play here. Well, I think I need to cultivate though, to be perfectly honest. And then if some craziness happens, I'll have the Shadowborn. So let's have a look at the mana. I've got triple green, that's good. I need another white source for this Planar Cleansing, and I need another black source for this Shadowborn. So still really light on the blue mana, but I can cast some Visionaries and hopefully get them alongside a Species Gorger. I really think that Planar Cleansing is going to be a big deal, and I may even need to cast Shadowborn next turn just to survive that long. So let's put a swamp into play and grab a plains. There we go. So now we can cast Shadowborn Demon just as a kill spell next turn if he drops, an Armored Ascension like I was talking about, or anything else that's nasty. I would hate to see the White Paragon here because that means he's going to smack me for 6. That's another card I would not want to see. But Shadowborn will kill one of his dudes and then act as a really big blocker for just 1 turn. So here's a Mentor of the Meek. So now he's got a Mentor on board and a Hero on board. Those are 2 really high value targets. If I top deck a basic land, I'm just going to pop this thing. That's for sure. So since that's my intention, here's another Visionary. It's my intention to blow up the board. I only need 1 Visionary to go alongside this Species Gorger. So I'm going to cast at least 1 here now. I'm probably going to cast the second one though, just to do some chump blocking and protect my life total a little bit. So we picked up another Visionary. God, don't really want to play the War Monk, but perhaps it is the right call, since I don't have that guaranteed land in my hand. So I think I will put it down just as a lifelinker, which will buy me even more time. So I mean, it's possible I don't pick up the land for a couple of turns, so that War Monk can keep me alive until I get to cast a cleansing here. So now he's on 5 mana. He's in Baneslayer range, Battlegrace Angel range. There's some nice good white 5-drops. Although he's playing a Raise the Alarm, which is fine. That's going to let him draw 2 cards though, and it's going to make his Crusader a 5/5. But I can chump block that with Visionaries all day long. And I doubt he'll swing with his 2/2s into the War Monk. Although if he has a Swift Justice, then the Hero of Erois would take down the would take down the Rock's War Monk because it would be a 4/3 first strike. So let's just chump block that with the Visionary here. Not a big fan of how he just drew 2 cards off his mentor. I really would have liked to have blown it up before that happened. Picked up a 7-drop, not great. You know, I suppose I could Shadowborn the mentor here just to keep his card advantage from getting out of control. But I kind of want to save the Shadowborn for, you know, Act 2. So for now, I'm just going to try and draw a card and get that 6th land. See if we can pick it up. We don't. So I think I will treasure find that island, to be perfectly honest, and get it into play this turn. Yeah, let's treasure find the island and just and put it into play right now. So now we've got 6 mana that we need to cast the Planar Cleansing. Hopefully he goes hog wild on overextending his board here and doesn't draw too many cards in the process. Honestly, I'd like to just see him tap out for a Baneslayer and not draw any cards, and then I just get to blow that up. But we'll see. We'll see what it is that he does. You know, obviously I'm going to chump block with everybody here, knowing that I'm going to be killing the board once I untap. So let's see what he does with the 6 mana. If he's going to go into combat first, or he's going to put down a Banisher Priest. Actually, that's kind of fine by me. You know, I just have to survive this turn. That's the main thing, because if I blow up the Banisher Priest with the Planar Cleansing, then I'm going to come out the other side of the board wipe with. I'm going to come out the other side of the board wipe with a Lifelinker in play. So he's going to play another Mentor of the Meek, which is a bit aggressive. But he's just going to attack with everybody here. No harm in bringing the 1/1s there. I obviously have to block the 7/7. If I block a 1/1, I think I'm dead. You know, yeah. If I block a 1/1, I'm dead. But I'm just going to jump to 7 and go to 8. And now I get to blow up his board and have a War Monk on the other side, which is going to be pretty good. So that was, I picked up the 2nd cleansing, which is good. So here we're just gonna kill the board, get the War Monk back, which is good. I'm glad he did that. Thank you. You know, thank you for doing that. I mean, I think Banisher Priest there is a pretty bad play unless it's going to win you the game. So for now, we've got the Lifelinker, and we've got a kill spell. And I've got a couple of draw card dudes, and if we can get another, I think we've only got, no, we've got both black sources. There's the White Paragon I was talking about, but now it doesn't have a board to buff. But he does have a Hero of Eros, and he's out of cards, so I think I may just cast the Shadowborn and get rid of that damn thing. Picked up an Arcane Sanctum, so that's good. Going to be able to cast Sheoldred next turn. So, I think I have to kill that Hero of Eros. He's playing off the top of his deck though, but an Armored Ascension just straight kills me. And if I sacrifice the Shadowborn to its own trigger, then when I get Sheoldred in play, I can start looping it back into play. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I will take out the Hero of Eros because, like I said, anything that gives that thing flying probably just kills me. So I'll just put the gate into play, and. Honestly, not even going to swing for 3 here. Actually, no, it'll gain me 3 life. I was going to say that, you know, he could remove that and swing, but the 3 life that I'm going to gain should make up for that. So we'll just swing here now and gain 3 life, go to 11, take him to 19. And we've got the 5/6 blocker in play for a turn. What else do we have in here for the Sheoldred? Just a few Visionaries and a Wayfinder. So let's see what he picked up off the top of his deck. It is a Battle Grace Angel. Which is pretty big, you know. It's an exalted creature that gives a lone attacker lifelink, plus the exalted on it gives it +1/+1. So Shadowborn, I'm honestly going to. I think I have to sacrifice the War Monk, honestly, because now that he has a Battle Grace, I need a flying blocker. Yeah, so I'm just going to tap out for the Sheoldred here, and he's going to have to sacrifice a creature. So if he sacrifices the Paragon, it'll shrink his Angel down to a 4/4. Then when it attacks, it'll be a 5/5, and my 5/6 can block it. And if he sacrifices the Angel, well, then I'm just fine with that. So yeah, he's going to sacrifice the Paragon, but now I can block his Angel. So here we go. Let's see what he picked up for his card. Is it anything that gives him the freedom to attack here? So we get the Sheoldred trigger on the stack first, We don't get to order our own triggers. I'm fairly certain in paper I would be able to sacrifice my Shadowborn first, and then grab it. But you may have to choose a target when you put the other one on the stack, so that might not work. I don't think I necessarily want to land here. I think I'd rather have a random card than a land at this point. I'm going to sacrifice the Shadowborn to itself. Then we're going to get the Visionary and draw the random card off the top, and also okay. So we're going to put the 6/6 into play. Going to play a Wall of Omens to draw a card. Still wouldn't like to see Armored Ascension. That's still going to kill me, and we're going to play a Visionary here. So, do we have the Time Warp in Graveyard? We do. There's 3 Archaeomancers in the deck and a pair of Runescar Demons, so I think we've got the mana for it. I don't know if we necessarily have the... well, I can't block that Angel, so I might as well attack for 6 here. He's only got 1 card. I don't think there's going to be anything he can do to buff that Angel up big enough. So we'll see. We will see. You know, he's going to... oh, sure, I've got the Sheoldred Sacrifice trigger. That Angel's going away. Yeah, that's right. See you later, Angel. That's gone before he draws a card. Okay. So I don't think we're going to need to go infinite in this one, although you never know. He could be playing Planar Cleansing in his own deck, and he might reset the whole thing. But it looks like we're just going to win with the Sheoldred, to be perfectly honest. So that's less than exciting, since... I mean, do I Wayfinder just to build the graveyard for more Sheoldred targets? I think that's what I'll do, honestly. Put some more stuff in the graveyard for her. And we got the Archaeomancer in there now, so we can... we're gonna just bounce the wall since it can't attack. But he's on 13, so I think he's probably just dead unless he's got a safe passage. So let's attack for 14 here. And he's got to raise the alarm. Okay, I don't mind him ambushing my 1/1s, but he'll probably block the bigger fellows. No, he's going to kill my 2 guys and go down to 1. Okay. Put the Sanctum into play. I mean, play this guy. I'm not going to bother playing the Visionary here. I don't think there's any real need to. Picked up an Archaeomancer, so we'll go get the Time Warp, even though we don't need to. Kind of really just being a bit of a dick here and trolling the guy, but you know, what are you going to do? So let's see what he picks up off the top of his deck if it's a Planar Cleansing. Shelter Trigger goes on the stack, but it doesn't matter. And he's going to play Captain of the Watch. Okay, yeah, I forgot that card was in the pool. It's one of the new ones, so he's got 4 creatures, and so do I. I'm not counting the Wall of Omens, obviously, because well, I think Shadowborn just beats him. Yeah, because it'll kill his Captain of the Watch. Yeah, so I get to attack. I can bounce the Wall of Omens, attack with 4 guys, and that'll hit him for 1. So let's bounce up the wall. So we're not going to cast the Time Warp. Obviously, we don't need to, but we do have the combo right now. We have the blue mana and the 9 mana that we need, so we have gone infinite. It's just that on the turn that we achieved it, we had lethal damage. So there we go. You know, really lucky to dodge that Armored Ascension early in the game. I'm sure with a mono white deck that all 3 copies are in there, because it's just such a powerful card. All right, well, yeah, infinite turns. We got to define the combo, but didn't get to execute it because Sheoldred was just you know, just a bit of a beast. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you for some more gameplay tomorrow.